Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for Thanksgiving week. If it is your birthday this week, happy birthday, happy solar return to you this week, Sagittarius. Looking at your energetic past here, this is the rune of Yera. Yera is year. Rightfully so, for many of you in your solar return, you're making that conclusion of a yearly cycle. This is reminding you that what you sow is what you reap. This looks like one Kenaz looking at another Kenaz, and they're going different directions. This is that light, the torch that illuminates the path, and that trailblazing energy. So it's like what you sow is what you reap. A lot of karmic lessons here in your past. Very much learning lessons. Even when I look up during this reading, at the recording of this reading, I look up and I see 444. So take that, resonates. Karmic lessons for sure. 444. Okay, so Yera is endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings simultaneously. It's nicknamed the harvest rune because at the end of the year, when we harvest the crop, the farmer will take evaluation too of the crop. Do I have enough seed? Did I nurture it enough? Did I protect it enough? Do I need to adjust tactic for next year? So on and so forth. That's evaluation of the practice, right? That's recognition of knowing exactly the actions taken resulted in the yield produced. Karmic lessons. Okay, take a resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a learning and evaluation period. There's not a failure in this. Okay, there's no failures in this, no getting down or guilty or ashamed or anything like that. It's simply learning lessons. That's it. If you make it more, that's your choice. In your energetic now is Fehu. Fehu is a good challenge to us about abundance. Now, with it being just the general energy of the now, this could be like your mind is on your money, money is on your mind. After the harvest, a lot of this is like our relationships with abundance. Do I have enough right now? Going into the holiday season, a lot of groceries are expensive. A lot of challenges are out there for a lot of people. And a lot of us are also coming together and holding space for each other, which is very beautiful. So do not give up hope. Have that healthy, grounded aspect of abundance. Again, this, whenever the lines are going straight down off of the rune, that's very grounded energy. And this is a reminder that as we get more abundance, if we have a bigger harvest, right, we have more responsibilities for that too. As we get more cattle, right, because it's the rune of cattle, we're not only considered more abundant, but we have more responsibilities. We have to get more pasture, more feed, more security, more all of these other things with the extra cattle, right? So adjusting and balancing out healthy aspects, not getting distracted off of your divinely guided path. Having healthy aspects and balance of abundance. In your future here, it looks like Fehu with its tines bent down. That's how I learned it, but it's definitely not that. But this is the rune of Ansus. Ansus is very grounded energy again. This is divine downloads and prophetic dream work. If it was just one of these lines straight down, it would be Lagus, and that's more like intuition and divine flow. This is like divine mandate, downloads, spiritual gifts, like literally blessed with gnosis, like claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience. We have 6 clairs. One of those could be tapping off. Everyone has those abilities as well. This could be prophetic dream work, deja vu, premonition dreams. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It could be actually learning a new spiritual gift, or being just gifted one, even just being like woke up next day and suddenly you can see every color of everybody's aura, like literally, just as an example. All right, so for the influence of the now, look at that. There's that kinos that I was referring to. This is that torch that lights the path for others and simultaneously yourself. This is leading by example. Trailblazing energies. This is like that Pac-Man energy, gobbling up dots, always wanting to move forward. I refer to this as the whole suit of the wands in the tarot. Very fire energy. Yeah. Manifestation, trailblazing, that's the influence right now. So take that how it resonates. If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. But your advice for right now is to have healthy aspects. Okay, this is carrying and reinforcing more about your challenges or blessings with abundance, right? So this is applying it in healthy ways. Othala is the rune of legacy, inheritance, very stable energy. Whenever you have that inverted V like that, it goes straight like down like that. It's very stable energy to build your structure off of. This is your foundation, leaving a lasting legacy and a foundation for you, yourself, your family, your other clan, your collective energy even. What are you leaving behind that? Okay, and the challenge here is what's perpetual versus what's transitory. What is lasting versus what is not lasting. What's going to last 7 years in a healthy way, like our indigenous relatives like to practice, right? Versus what is going to last 2 years, like our government's going to practice, right? So take a resonance, leave a dozen healthy aspects of legacy work. A good, healthy idea of a legacy that I can always come off the top of my head with is pay it forward. Pay it forward is a very healthy legacy to leave behind, or like a spiritual, you can think of like a spiritual practice, breathing practices, meditations, things like that even are very healthy legacies to leave behind. It's not always something you can't own in the first place, like land or money. That's just, yeah. So healthy aspects of your foundation and your legacy, what are you leaving behind in the world? I think when you're having that, with your challenges and your acceptance of these healthier aspects of abundance, what they mean to you, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be definitely blessed here. You are blessed. But recognizing that and affirming it and like having that stability, being that stability, embodying that legacy work is going to invite that download in your future. This is beautiful because the outcome here for all of this is faith. When you have the better the healthier relationships with abundance, it's an increased sense of faith and awareness. Okay, Algies is the elk rune. This is divine defense, divine protection. The antlers are built-in defense. This is more recognized widely as a defensive rune because it's more used as like a defensive sigil. But regardless, the elk rune here, Algies, has that grounding energy, built-in divine defense and connection with the antlers here, right? So with this, it's like the the elk planting the hoof in the tundra, knowing that, yeah, sure, it has predators out there, but it's going to let its bugle out in its majestic way into the morning air, knowing that it's secure in its abundance, it's trailblazing in healthy ways, and it's got that built-in divine defense, right? This is like having an increased sense of faith and awareness of your like posture moving forward here. If somebody does challenge this legacy, this is knowing that you do have that protection. Your legacy is protected. Okay, so have faith in yourself, have faith in your legacy, have faith in your healthy relationship with abundance. Okay, stop thinking about this so much is what I'm being told, and get ready for this. Right, but for right now, you have to work on that faith. All right, so let's get a single card of clarity. These are handmade embossed cards. I'm just gonna flip to a page. They usually have one word on them. This says imagine. Imagine, yeah, just imagine, right? And imagine what you can become. Imagine what you can leave behind. Imagine what you are able to accomplish. All right, and you will receive it. I think you are definitely going to be receiving, especially when you adapt to these in healthy ways. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.